It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Wow. Not a great spot to be in right now.
Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Smith patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Malik Smith.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Therefore it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Chris Carter now.
Designated hitter Chris Carter.
And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman
into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now, Mark Reynolds. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Shot back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues. Around first, digging for two. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Coming to the plate now, Gerardo Parra. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. For Reynolds, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year. Dickerson's there. And that's the third out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Reynolds in foul ground. Now here's the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Parra moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Standing in, Logan Morrison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Sent on the ground out to second. The tag, and he is out on to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ian Desmond.
At third, Longoria. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. At the plate, Ryan Hennigan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Popped high in the air, and Reese is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. This is pulled into right. Kiermaier is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Striding into the box, Brad Miller. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Parra comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Matt Duffy is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Digging in to try it again. Malik Smith. 0 for 1 for him. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swings through the slider there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. Change up low, 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, David Dahl. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Hitter, David Dahl.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. The pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's Cargo. Carlos Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Ready for another chance. Corey Dickerson 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Corey.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. In now, Logan Morrison. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Catcher, number 40, Wilson.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Called strike 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. LeMahieu has got it, and the side is... Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
DJ LeMahieu.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. trying to pick things up where we left off.
Mark Reynolds.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Had the green light, 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and Reynolds is gone as well. It's a double play.
The left fielder,
now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Miller is there. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Brad Miller. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kiermaier.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Blackman, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he is in there at third with a one-out triple. Stepping up now, Matt Duffy. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Ground ball left side. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a looper to left. Parra over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Desmond.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Smith is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Hennigan. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Here's Charlie Blackman now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Smith has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Chris Carter. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The left fielder, number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Dickerson.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Desmond onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Gonzalez able to lay off, and he's aboard after working a base on balls. Here's Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
DJ LeMahieu.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez is there, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High in the air into shallow left center. Blackman on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the. Ready once again, Mark Reynolds.
Leading off
1
for
for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
12, Mark Reynolds.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Smith. Gone to lead off the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra. Your attention, please. Now
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be
number
the
4. Now
into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Miller's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
up next for Colorado.
Here's the shortstop.
Shortstop, Ian
Brad
Desmond. Your
Boxberger
attention,
will
please.
come on in relief.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 26. Brad
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Now Desmond swings and hits a high fly ball with some carry on it to deep left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Now batting, catcher Ryan Hannigan.
Tommy
Your
Hunter
attention,
gets the
please.
call as he'll pitch
Now
with
pitch.
one
for the
gone in the
Rays.
top of the eighth.
Number 49, Tommy Hunter.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. Duffy over to his left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He flew out in his last at bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So that keeps the inning alive with 2 out for David Dahl. And that'll bring up the speedy.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David Dahl. Your attention, please. Now
So with a
pitching for the
left-handed
Rays,
hitter waiting, they'll go to
Number
their own
31.
left-hander out of the
Xavier
and action now in the Tampa Bay
Cardano.
pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1 for Blackmon at stolen base number 1 on the young season. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. standing in, Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in this one-run. Chris Russin.
Kiermaier.
Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a pitch out. Thought he might be moving there, but it's ball 3 now. Three and 0 pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? LeMahieu on to Reynolds, and it's a double play.
Now batting,
Malik Smith, the next to hit. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Desmond fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Alex Kiermaier answers the call from
pitching for the Rays.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Hit hard down the line. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-1. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kiermaier coming on. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gerardo Parra.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kiermaier ranging forward, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that ends the inning. Stepping in. Into the box, Chris Carter.
For the Rays. Designated hitter.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Now batting, left fielder. Corey.
Jake McGee takes the ball here as he'll... Steven Souza will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high. A runner at first with no outs here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite me.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. In is the third baseman, Evan Long.
Number 3, Evan. Longoria.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. And we'll see what he can do with it. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Blackmon's after it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Number 40.
Number 56 takes the mound as he...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado. Number 56.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball is in there for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste one, and now...
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. For the Rockies this afternoon.